Hello and welcome back to Soundcheck by Learner to Learner. We just finished talking about RØDECasters for 1 full hour on our other show. So if you haven't done so already, feel free to subscribe to get both shows here on Learner to Learner. It's a collaborative learning channel where we all get together and discuss things that we all have interests in common. So we can help you do your sound check. Hence the oh wait, look. We can help you do sound check where you can call into the show. And I'm going to drop the information in the chat right now. If you're watching this live, we will allow you to call into the show through Zoom, and we are able to listen to your sound and then give you feedback on your audio setup. And how do you do that? Go to the website, learnertolearner.com. Once you're there, click on the Call In with Zoom button. It'll bring you to a registration page. Put your name, email address, and your consent to join the show as a guest on YouTube, and we will send you a link to join. Now, of course, if you just now heard of us and watching us live right now, and if you want to participate, you need to register. And if you registered and I haven't yet approved you, feel free to bug me. Nudge me a little bit in the chat on YouTube, then I'll go check on your registration page. Let's meet those who have already registered and already be on the show. Meet our guest here. We have Glenn. Hello, Glenn. Welcome to the show. And we have, who do you have? We have George. Hello, George. Welcome back. We have Ibrahim joining us for the first time for Soundcheck. Hello, welcome, welcome. And we have Arthur also joining us. And Rob, did you just, I think his camera is turned off.
We were supposed to tell you goodbye for him.
Oh, okay. All right, bye, Rob. And so here's 5 of us here. We're going to talk a little bit more about whatever we want to talk about audio-wise. Arthur, I can hear your room.
You know what? It's this fan, and I'm going to turn it off.
Well, you can turn your Zoom original sound off. Then your room will be quiet again. Because Zoom does a pretty good job of.
Right now, I have the original sound from musicians off.
Oh, it's already off. Oh, so now go to your settings. So
Yeah.
if you wait, let me first ask you: do you plan for us to do any audio tweaking for you tonight?
You know what? I actually was thinking about that as we were in the room earlier, and the answer is clearly a yes.
Okay.
I would like to do that. I'm not sure if I can stick around the whole time.
But
I
maybe
have to get up early. But yeah.
then you can turn then you want to turn your fan off because do you hear what you hear in your ears?
Yeah. I do.
You
One
do?
second.
Okay. So now
Okay.
of course if you don't want to, we can just turn the Zoom's noise cancellation or noise reduction on. Then we're good. Oh wait, is this still you? Do you hear it?
I still hear it. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, now it's off. Okay. All right. Arthur, say something.
I'm speaking now,
Okay.
and I did turn the
I wonder
fan
if
off.
did you do any tweaking with your noise gate?
Just now?
Oh no, like this recently, the last week or two.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so interesting because I'm hearing. Check to see if your noise gate is turned on at all.
Right.
I have a feeling it might not be.
Let's go to the gate.
For your mic, because I can hear. If your fan is already off, I'm hearing probably your max fan noise.
I do have. You want to check the settings on the gate? I'm looking at it.
Is it
now.
on? It's on, right?
Yeah.
It's activated.
Yes.
Okay, wait. Let's go back and have you turn on your original sound for musicians again. Turn that on.
It is now on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not much difference. And then on your noise gate on your DLZ, turn it off. Can you just easily turn it off, the processing?
Yeah. It is now off.
Oh, wow. Okay. Now turning it back on again. Okay, so it's a different
now-
noise.
Yeah.
It's a different sound. So, do you have any other microphones turned on? Arthur,
Not that I'm aware of.
can you mute your
it's
mic? Just your mic. Mute it on your DLZ.
Okay.
Oh, it is coming from somewhere. Do you have your AB audio thing still on?
That AB virtual. The virtual AB mic.
Yeah.
AB cables.
Yeah. Is any of those activated? I
don't think
wonder.
so. No, I was playing with that earlier. and
Okay,
I-
so tap on your mic and see. Tap on your mic right now. Okay, so maybe scratch the grill of your microphone on your microphone. So we're hearing it, but we're also hearing a separate source. When you mute your mic, we do not hear your mic muted. So go ahead, mute your mic and then speak. Mute your mic on your DLZ and then speak.
Okay. I'm speaking
See,
now.
I'm hearing your computer computer microphone mixed in somehow. So
The laptop.
yeah. So I wonder if
Okay.
you have, because of your AB audio, that you are bringing both your DLZ and your computer mic into
Yeah.
Zoom. So on your Zoom, what mic input is it selected?
On Zoom.
Yeah. Is it your DLZ? Or did it choose one of your AB audio cable?
It is the DLZ.
It's just the DLZ. Okay, so
Yes.
it's interesting. I'm hearing both your now on your Mac. Scratch the microphone. I don't even know where the microphone is on your Mac. It's probably like on the speaker somewhere. It's definitely yeah. We can hear it. We can hear it. So interesting. I'm not even sure how you can mix that. If the only thing I can think of is probably your AB cable. That
You go
is.
in
Let me do one really quick thing
Go
here.
to Mac settings. and
I'm going to change the sound input setting on the Mac. It is right now on eCam Live Virtual Mic.
Oh. Okay. Well.
Should it be on DLZ?
No, it should be. It should be virtual because you're coming in through.
Yeah.
You're still coming in through eCam.
Yes.
So on your eCam, But you've never had this issue before.
I think we did. It was a while ago. Remember when we were trying to figure out where the sound was coming from on a recording, and
Yeah,
we figured out that
it was from this. So maybe it happened before. Have you rebooted your mic, your computer before you joined the call? Do you want to do that? Let's see if it's rebooting your computer would help do it. If it does not, then the issue lies a little bit deeper.
What are you hearing that's
I'm
off
hearing
right now?
both your microphone, because when you mute your DLZ, we hear
Yeah.
your computer microphone. So it's picking up your computer fan noise and it's and your DLZ both. But you can't mute your computer microphone. So we're hearing that you'll hear in the recording. So
But where would the setting for that be? Because on the sound settings for the Mac, it's indicating the
it shouldn't be.
mic.
It should be set by eCam now. So in your
Okay.
eCam, maybe you have an additional microphone turned on. Check your eCam input to see if you have two inputs turned on or not.
eCam mic is on DLC.
And you have an additional one, because you can do two sources on your eCam.
Do you hear it going now?
Now your computer mic is still on. Your DLZ is off.
DLC is off.
Yeah, your DLZ is off, but we hear your computer noise. Computer noise is on constantly. So what I'll do
And now?
now, your computer microphone is still on, but your DLZ is also on top of it.
Oh.
So what I'll do is, before you do anything, is reboot your entire machine and then come back and see if it solves the issue. You cannot hear it. It seems like it's only coming to the Zoom call that you're hearing that.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
I'll
we'll
do
wait for
that.
you. Okay.
Yep.
All right, that's interesting. And he's never had that problem before. This is the first time. This is maybe the same issue that he was having the last time we talked about how he did the recording and the fan was really bad. And I mean, the sound was really loud. So maybe that was the cause of that. Maybe it's just a computer thing, or I'm not sure. We have to figure that out. Okay, I want to chat with Ibrahim at least, because we haven't. So Ibrahim, since you're fairly new here, give us a little bit of a background of what mixer you're using, your setup, and so forth.
Oh, thank you. Think about me as 101.
Yes,
Okay.
just like so that in the future when people watch you, it's like, oh, he has a what? You have a RØDECaster Pro II?
Yeah, RØDECaster Pro II.
Okay.
And I mentioned I did a firmware update last week. Was it? No, 2 weeks ago.
1.6.5?
I'm sorry.
Is it 1.6.5?
I did not even check. Is there a way I can check?
Yes, you can check on here if you go to your settings
Yep.
and then go to system
System.
and then information and then view device information. You should see your firmware should be up on top.
Yeah, I have 165.
Okay, cool. And I have 1.6.6 that just updated from as a beta firmware.
Yeah. So, that was the first time. I thought it's just like you update your computer and then you restart it.
Yeah. So wait, you have never done a firmware update prior to 1.6.5? What? Wow. I am well, did you move? Did I remember correctly? Did you moved, right?
I did. Yep.
And so after that move, you have not set up your
Nope. After that move, you helped me set the sound up, and that was it.
Oh,
I didn't do
okay.
anything else.
Wow. Well, I mean, let's see. I mean, you sound good right now, especially with the Zoom.
Yeah.
But do you want us to hear your actual original sound? I can walk
Yes.
you through how do you turn it off so that we can hear your actual bass of your sound.
Yeah. So the sound coming into my headset, it's kind of faded. It's very different from how it was in the past. So I have the volume. I have to put it all the way up. Well, if I put it up on Zoom, and then it's pulling a lot of the background noise
Okay.
from here. In the
Now-
past, it was blocking off the background
Okay.
noise.
So we hear you pretty well because Zoom is canceling out a lot of the noise. So what we'll do is we'll walk you through how to turn on. Do you know how to do that? Have you done that before?
To turn
On original sound for musicians on Zoom.
Oh, let me.
If not, I'll walk you through real quick right now.
Please. Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to see if I can do this. So go to your Zoom call right now on your Zoom window. Go to the audio setting, and then so you can click on the little caret next to your microphone. Come down to audio settings, and then when you're in audio settings, let me see if I can do this. Can you all see this? Okay, so so go to the audio tab here, and then scroll down to original sound for musicians and check that, or like click on the radio button.
Yep.
And then have high fidelity music mode turned on and stereo audio turned on. Just for me.
Okay. Let me disable echo canceling.
Correct. You want to do that. And then have these two checked, and then the live performance audio unchecked. Okay, so now close out of it. It is not ready yet. You still need to turn it on by clicking on up here on the top right of the chat window. Make sure that it's on. You have to click it once and it will turn on.
Done.
Okay, there you go. Now we hear you the way you hear yourself.
Okay.
Okay, so not too bad, but let me listen to it and see what we can do differently. Let's see. Let's have you speak a little bit, and we're gonna check on your level on my RØDECaster. I'm gonna take a look at it as you speak.
Sure. So I guess you all can hear me loud and clear.
Maybe you could be a little louder, but let's check and see. Now, did we do this test on Clubhouse a long while ago? Probably,
we did
right?
that on Clubhouse, yes.
Okay. Your room is not too noisy, but did you say that you hear the room? Is there anything bothering you that you're hearing right now in your headphones?
So right now the AC vent is off.
Okay.
So that's why the
Did
sound
you
is
just
not
do it
coming.
for us?
Let me do that.
Did you do that just for us? Like you cannot turn it off when it's a cool day. You don't have to have
I
the
didn't
AC.
even think about that.
Okay,
It just-
okay. Which is
it was kind of blowing, it was it was
okay.
freezing in here,
So
so I had to
maybe remind me, are you able to show us your RØDECaster screen?
Yeah, I can take off my Yep, I
Your,
can
your
do that.
camera, or if you have an iPhone, if you have continuity camera, you can also activate that and use your iPhone to point at your. If you don't have an
I'm
iPhone,
an
then
Android.
Okay,
cam,
that's okay.
I'm sorry.
all right. So maybe you can move your camera to your RØDECaster. I just want to kind of get a base of what your screen or what your setting is on your RØDECaster.
Give me 1 second. Let me pull that up here. There we
Okay,
go.
Arthur's back now. Okay, all right.
Let me
Okay, cool. All right, let's go and check on your mic setting, which is the shortcut so your mic button. Oh, okay, so you have us down kind of low because we're very loud.
So you know what? Let me put the Zoom volume all the way. It's coming loud here.
So I wonder if oh wait, where
Oh,
on
this is
your
where
computer.
Zoom is.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
So is it connected to USB 1 chat?
Yes.
It is, right? Is it
yeah.
USB 1 chat with the
Yep,
chat
yep.
bubble?
That right there.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. All right. So now it should be the level Unity again. That notch, a little thicker notch, is your Unity level, and it should be there. And both you and us should be about the same for you. So which I think right now it is. Like when you speak and when I speak, it hits about minus 15 on there. Okay, so let me see if we can tweak your. I would like to hear you a little bit louder. So let's go to your mic, the settings of your mic, which is that shortcut on the channel itself.
Let me hit that.
Yeah, the actual button, the above the fader. Yeah, there you go. So you are your SM7B at 63. Okay, good.
62.
Go to your 62 and then go to your compression, which is the top row on the right hand side. The circles, the 8 circles, the top row and the right hand side, that's your compression. So go there. Oh, I can't quite
What
read
I
it.
can see.
Yes, tell me, because
tell me
the
what
brightness I couldn't tell. Yeah, the first one.
That's the threshold, negative 24.6.
Okay, and then you okay. So, okay, go ahead and speak some. I'm gonna look at the graph here.
Yeah, and then the ratio is 3.1.
All right, so move your threshold down to higher, to the right. Yeah, just turn the dial to the right. Keep going until it hits probably like -9 and -6.
Okay.
And then speak. Okay.
So
Is this
minus 6
Okay,
right
that's
now.
good. Let's keep it there.
Okay.
And then what do you have as your gain on here?
Gain is 5.0.
Okay, pretty good. All right. Now go back out to your home setting again, or hit the home button, and then hit the settings button one more time. The setting button one more time, and now go to output.
Output.
Yeah, the top middle one,
Output. Yep.
and then come down to processing. And then tell me what the threshold is. It's
Threshold
probably
is
high.
negative 19.8.
19. Okay, so bring that up to, so turn it to the right to about -6 also. You see that little curve? It pushes it down.
Yeah.
So which means it's compressing you. So your voice, your sound is your mic is not as loud as it could be.
Okay.
So it's compressing you, because compression is essentially taking the loud sound down. And because your threshold is so low, where it's close to -20, it's so low that it is, even when you're not very loud, it's still pressing your voice down. Okay, so, and what about your gain?
Gain here is 2.0.
Okay, all right, that's pretty good. Okay, so now go back to, let's go back to your home.
Okay.
And then you can just like speak back into it. Now you can like go back and speaking normal again into your microphone where it should be, where you normally speak into your microphone.
Okay. 1, 2. Mic check.
It's
Testing.
louder for me now. I can see.
Okay. Good.
And I mean, I wouldn't mind louder. Are you pretty soft spoken typically? How close are you to your mic?
I am pretty close.
Pretty close.
Yep.
And so I feel like you could probably have a little bit more gain if you want to. You can do that. Go back to your setting of your mic and maybe push your gain. Let me look at the gain actually. Yeah. Speak right now, and I want to see where it hits.
All right. 1, 2. Mic check. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
If you typically say more than that, just chat with me and tell me like how long have you moved to your new space now?
My goodness, is it 2 years already?
Well, but you continue to use your RØDECaster. You just haven't tweaked it much, right?
I just haven't tweaked it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now I just want you to test, and now go to your the second button from the left on the top row, your de-esser.
Yep, I'm
let's
there.
turn that off.
Okay, so just the black button.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, done.
Okay, I typically, if it does not do anything, turn it off. That's my philosophy. And then you see next to the word de-esser, there's a right pointing arrow. Go ahead and tap that.
Noise gate.
Okay, and this is your noise gate. And it looks like, okay, I could barely see it. I can guess
so threshold is negative 45.6.
Negative 45.6. Okay.
And then
what
this
is your range?
range is 0.0.
0.0. Okay. So do me a favor. When you hear yourself on the headphones, do you hear a little hiss or a little hum in the room? Not hum, mostly hiss, like the room noise,
Not right now.
like airflow.
Not right
You
now.
don't hear. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and mute your mic
Okay. On
your RØDECaster, the red button. Okay. All right. Okay. So that we stop hearing that little. There's a little room, kind of like what we call like a noise floor. Essentially, every room has a little sound. So go ahead and unmute your mic again. What we wanted to do is use your noise gate to turn off your microphone when your microphone is not picking up any sound. So essentially, when you're quiet, it quiets down. So what you'll have, you can leave the threshold there for now. Go to your range, tap on that.
Yep.
And can you remind me what is the number? What is the
0.0?
0.0. Okay. So you're gonna turn to your left.
Okay.
Until I'll tell you when to stop.
All right. So it's on 6, 7, -8, 9.
Actually, you should stop talking. Sorry, I didn't tell you that.
Okay, cool.
Stop talking. I just want the room noise, and then go back to like 0 again, and then I'll tell you when to stop turning. Okay.
All right. We're on 0. I'm gonna keep quiet now.
Okay. Oh, okay. Stop there. Is that how
-17.
-17? Okay. All right. So now I don't hear the hiss anymore in the room. Did you hear it? Can you tell the room quiet down too? Or not so much for you in your ears?
Now that you mention it's quiet, I don't hear sound coming through.
Okay, so now do this. Now tap on the off button, the little black button in the middle, and see if you can hear the room noise coming back. And then turn it back on. Did you hear the room go quiet when you turn it back on?
Give me a second. Let me try again.
And it's okay if you don't, because you're in the space.
Yeah.
Do you hear it?
I noticed the difference.
Yeah. So what we did there is just essentially getting your mic to turn off when you're not speaking. And how do we know whether or not you're speaking? Is by looking at your threshold setting. So the threshold is telling the microphone to turn on. So when the threshold is set really high, that means you have to speak really loudly before your microphone can turn on. If the threshold is very low, which is like to the left side of the dial, any little thing will turn on the microphone. So go ahead and try that. So on so it sounds like we're a bit loud for you. You have to turn this down.
Yes.
So go ahead and tap on your threshold dial on your noise gate, and then remember where it is. It's like minus 40 something.
45.6.
45.6. Okay. Now just do a test. Turn it all the way to the left. When it's all the way to the left, there is no noise gate. So it's as if you don't have noise gate turned on. I think you have your hysteresis is still on a little bit. So go ahead. Is it all the way down to 0 now, your threshold?
It's -60.
All the way.
60, -60.
-60. So now go to your hysteresis. Let me know the number on your hysteresis.
0.30.
0.30. Okay, turn all the way down. All the way to the left.
Okay. 0, 0, 0.
I feel like is it? Let me check and see if your threshold. Okay, that's good. so right now. Okay. Oh yeah. Now it's in focus.
There you go.
I can see it now. Okay, good. So now turn your hold lower. Yeah, lower it all the way down to as little as you can, like 50 maybe. I think it's all the way down. So hold is essentially, yeah, that's good. Yeah, somewhere low there. And attack is fine. Release is fine. And okay, so now we can turn your hysteresis back to where it was, like about what, 0.3 maybe you said? 0.4, 0.3?
Was that the one that was negative 45.6?
No, that was a threshold.
Okay.
So this is like a minus. What happened? Oh, now it went really bright again.
Yeah.
So what did you do to your camera? Did it just adjust? Or maybe you went closer. Oh, there you go. What'd you do?
I just moved a little
adjust
bit.
It? Oh, okay.
It just keeps fluctuating.
Okay, so it's probably like auto brightness adjusting. Okay. So turn your hysteresis back on to where it was. I think, what did you say it was like 0.3 or something?
Was it 3.3 or something? Okay.
0.3 probably. 0.3 or 0.4. Okay. I see, Reggie. I see your question. We'll come to your question. I marked it already. We'll come back to your question once we get Ibrahim's fine tuned. Okay. And now threshold. Now do me a favor. Now turn it to the right a lot.
Threshold.
Yeah. Bring it back more past like midpoint. So now try to speak.
Okay. So where are you based again?
Me? I'm in Kansas City.
Okay. I haven't been there yet.
Where are you at? Are you East Coast?
Atlanta.
Atlanta, okay.
There
Okay,
you
so
go.
that's like about minus 28. So what you had there was pretty good. So maybe you should go back to about minus 45 or something, right? You had it?
Yeah, I had it all the way. Is it better?
Yeah, about there. Okay. So when you to test it to see if it's working well is to not speak and see if the room go quiet. And when you start speaking, the microphone turns back on. And as long as when you start speaking, noise gate does not clip your words, or as you stop speaking, it does not clip your words.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think I should have left my AC on so we can catch the vent sound.
Yeah. So that sounds pretty good to me.
That's cool.
And of course, if you want to mess with more settings, you can. Compression, I think, is pretty good now. So you tap 2 more on the right arrow, go to equalizer, and see if it sounds good. Yeah, okay. So that's like a typical standard setting there. Okay, I think it sounds pretty good. Let's just use this for a little bit. So we check in with Arthur and see how it sounds to your ears.
Okay, cool.
And then we'll come back and make sure that maybe we could change your settings where we're not as loud. Oh, Philip just joined us. Hello, Philip. Oh, Arthur, I still hear it.
You still hear it?
Yeah. What is the issue? I wonder. Okay, so do you still have Zoom by itself, not through eCam on your computer?
This is through eCam.
Yeah. Do you still have like a standalone Zoom app without eCam?
Yeah.
See if you can dial in from there.
Okay.
And that way, I can at least know, is it related to eCam? Or is it just sound going into your computer?
All right. I should leave here first, right?
Yeah.
All right. There you go.
Okay, so we definitely hear the room computer. And how does that get into it? I don't know which stage, which part.
It sounds like it's using his Mac mic.
Yeah, but I can hear his DLZ though.
You know, John, just before he went, I did not hear that sound before. So I don't know what you did on my end. I can hear his sound that you're talking about now.
So you didn't hear before, but now you do.
Yeah.
Not sure what we changed there. Maybe it's turning. I don't know. Phil, did you hear Arthur's loud fan noise?
Yeah, I did.
All of us heard it, right? So
Can you hear me okay? Yeah. Okay, good.
So what we're trying to do with him is figure out why is his computer microphone is being picked up. And the only thing that I can think of might be that I went straight to was the AB audio mixing that he was doing that caused that, but his input doesn't show that it's doing that, because on Zoom, that's why. So when he comes back just on the standalone Zoom app, we should be able to know, because we can tell him to choose what audio, because I don't know what his eCam setting is, because eCam adds another layer of complexity, because in eCam you can either have eCam have Zoom does their own audio control, or eCam will take over control. So without going into eCam to figure all that out, the quickest way is for him to go to the actual Zoom app, and then we'll have him change his audio input to see what is the issue. Because there's, yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to take this.
Is there any reason for him to be using eCam? I mean, he's just joining the Zoom meeting. I mean, it is, to your point, it's another layer.
Yes, I think for him, people, eCam users, you like to have the flexibility to do like overlay, blah, 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 this and that. So that's probably why he's doing that for. Not sure, but that, like, for people with eCam, typically, because they're used to doing, like, when I join eCam call, I also do this. Then when I'm talking to you guys, and I can show different camera like that, quick switching to different camera, rather than going through eCams or a Zoom setting to switch your camera that way. Or you can do layout like this. So that's one reason. So I'm gonna go and see. Oh wait, let me try using this one. There you go. I already have a wireless mic, but I'm curious as to what you all use and recommend. I have both wired and wireless Fifine AM8 and M9. So Reggie, when you use your wireless, what kind of wireless it is? I mean, look up Fifine AM8 and AM9 and see what those are. Do you guys know what those are?
The AM8 is sort of a fine version of, well, a less expensive, but style of like an SM7B.
Oh, okay.
Except it's square. So it's a dynamic.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yes, it's kind of like the Elgato one, like.
Yeah, it's XR and USB.
So Reggie, how do you use your wireless microphone? Like, when do you actually use it? Is it for YouTube, or like for instance, I use mine when I am live streaming, or when I need to talk to the camera when I am far away from the camera, and that's when I use it. And I have a DJI wireless. DJI mic mini, DJI wireless mic mini. Sorry, that's the full name. So that's what I use, and I typically use it most cases for live streaming, not so much for stuff like I do right now. But do you guys have a wireless microphone that you use, and maybe tell us what you prefer? Glenn just recently got one, so tell us and how you typically use yours.
I got the Hollyland Lark MS2, and I typically use mine when I'm talking to the guys here in the RØDECaster and Soundcheck sessions.
Okay. So okay.
Tonight I'm going with the big mic, but I'll switch back next week.
That's okay. It's what yours is, a Lark M2S or MS2?
MS2.
Lark
or 2S.
M2S.
Yeah, that's. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So which is this guy right here, which we've seen him use it on here. Reggie's giving us a little bit more context as to how he uses his wireless mic, podcasting with live guests, and solo when I don't feel like shutting off all the gear on my desk. Okay. So what is your wireless mic? Did you tell us, or did I miss it? I don't think I saw what your wireless mic is. AM8 and M9. Is M9 one of the wireless one? If you find M.
Yeah, I don't recognize that model number.
M9. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so it's this. So yeah, it's very similar to what I have. Form factor is very similar to the DJI or the Rode wireless mic. And there are so many different brands out there now. And it, if it works fine, there's no need to change. I just typically don't use wireless. I call these like portable wireless microphones, a clip-on microphones. What did I say? Wearable wireless microphones, and that tend to be the position of the microphone, especially if you're doing a podcast, because it's typically an omnidirectional microphones when it's wireless like that, because it needs to pick up all the surrounding, and your placement of your microphone is typically like on your chest. And so when it's there and it's omnidirectional, it tends to have the ability to pick up more sound than maybe what you care for. And sometimes it's good. Like if you're in an environment like a market or something, you're showing off the space that has all that sound that you want to hear, but your microphone is closer to you, you can still hear the environment and still hear your voice. That's good. That's part of your picture, your video picture. And if you are sitting down in the room and it's your microphone's picking up your fan noise from the computer or from a server or the traffic on the outside, maybe that would not be the microphone that you want to use if it's bringing you distraction, like sound that you don't want to come in.
Plus, it's even picking up your ruffling of your.
Yeah. And also, but sometimes you want to do that. Like, let's say when I do unboxing stuff, because I sometimes face over here and then I'm away from my microphone, and I would rather you hear me. So then I wear my wireless mic so I don't have to do this, and then I can deal with what I wanted to do on this side without having to, twist my neck like that. My recording room is noisy because I have servers. Yes, exactly. Next to me, so I have to turn them all off when using the. Oh, so I wonder. Typically, is the M8 a dynamic or condenser?
It's dynamic.
So typically dynamic is able to reject noise, but of course to a certain degree. So are you saying, Reggie, that when you use your wireless, your what did I say was the M9, is it better to reject your server, all the sound in your room? Or maybe he can step away from where he is. Where's the microphone? Step away further from the server.
No, I thought he said he shuts his servers down.
Yeah, typically, yes. He said typically he shuts it down. But he said if he want to, what did he say? But when he use it for podcast, I don't like so. And when I don't feel like shutting off all the gear on my desk, he would use his wireless. So maybe then he can more freely move away from the source of the noise. So. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's not that one is better than the other. It just depends on how you want to use it. And if moving away or giving you the freedom to move around is what you want to do, obviously you're gonna kind of give up one thing, which is the sound, the proximity effect that you're gonna have here. Unless people start using that too. It used to bug me to no ends, but now I kind of get used to it when people hold their wireless microphone up to their mouth. In fact, it actually sounds pretty good as a voice over mic. You can actually use that to sound pretty good. Doesn't it? So it used to for me, but I have come around.
Well, is it Shure or Rode that they have the regular microphone that's wireless?
Oh, I'm sitting here and I'm talking into a little tiny button.
Yeah, there you go. See, yeah.
There's nothing weird.
But when you do voiceovers,
like a little stock on top of it too. There's like,
when you do, especially if it doesn't, if you don't puff any air into it, and if it's doing its job, I'd rather hear you clearly and than it being down here and not hear you clearly.
Well, any mic, well, as long as it, it's functioning correctly, can be made to sound good in post. It depends on what he wants to do. Clay Allen and I just did a video on his channel last night. We did a collab talking about it's kind of about this. It's I was going to buy a Hollyland Lark M2 because they're really nice and they're great performers.
What do you have there? I thought
What
it was
do
a
I-
Lark M2, the one that you just picked up.
Clay has a Lark M2. I was going to get one, but instead we decided.
But
to
what
do a
did
thing
you
where-
pick up earlier? You picked up something.
Yeah, I picked up these, which are Hollyland Lark. I don't know what you call them, clones, copies, fakes.
Oh, I see. I thought that's why I was confused. I thought you were going to pick up a Lark M2, but I thought I saw one.
No. Yeah, the idea of the video that we did was, is Hollyland buying their hardware from Chinese manufacturers, or are they actually building it?
Yeah, you brought that up last week too.
So we did that video, and the entire time, half the time I wore this one, which I got for $9.99, and then the other half of the video I wore this one, which I got for $9.99. They worked fine. I think quite honestly, the Hollyland is a better product for a variety of reasons, whether they build it or not.
At least the quality that they put out there.
Yeah,
is
I mean,
more reliable.
The conclusion, and we kind of sort of came to, was that whether they're building it or they're buying it, they're paying for extra levels of performance.
Yeah.
Why the thing costs.
Form factor does not mean it's the same. Because the parts that you don't see.
Yeah, it could just come out of the same factory, but that doesn't mean it's the same.
Same quality.
But one of the things that video really does show is, despite the fact that, both of these microphones picked me up just fine and my voice was fine, I didn't even have to use, he talks about noise. This one, the smaller one, this from the factory, it drops the lower frequencies. It's very 80 hertz.
Very tinny.
No, it actually sounded fine.
Heavy?
It's like it was cutting those bass frequencies. So I have a fan that's over in my room here, and when I use these, right, you couldn't hear it because it's like a
half pass filter
program, low cut. But the reason I'm recommending looking at that video is Clay was using his his Fine sort of version of the SM7B, dynamic and address, and I was on those, and it's a startling difference. So if you kind of want this, if you want this kind of sound, and you
can't quite get it from
you're not going to get
the wearables.
Hell, microphones. They're going to sound, but you're talking about two different levels.
Yeah.
Or you have to get a really expensive lapel mic like the Rode Pro, the $300, and even those, I still think
they're even expensive lapels are not the same as using, because it's not built for that particular usage. And therefore, you're not going to achieve the same sound. It doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just a different microphone. You're going to have, it comes with different sound.
Yeah. I'm going to disagree with you a little bit. There actually are lapel mics that are designed for singers and stuff like that, but they're super expensive. They're super expensive. They're not they're $300 or $400.
I agree, but they are not. When you compare it side by side, they're not the same because it just physically cannot. Like a tiny diaphragm and this is not the same physics when it pick up the sound. So you could EQ it to sound as close as possible to like a handheld mic, to ones that you wear in your hair and on Broadway, but it's different application. So if you, I mean, not that it matters, as long as it sounds good.
I'm going to disagree with you, John.
maybe come back and show us some physics class of how that's achievable.
I was just saying, I'm going to call one of my ex-colleagues at Sony and say, hey, can you send me one of those? Because it's not just the microphone. It's the microphone. It's an expensive receiver. The receiver has processing in it. These are why artists like Taylor Swift can be wearing basically what is a lapel mic on a band arm.
Well, that's different because position is different. The positioning is different. So but it's so for most people, and even if it does, physics wise, this microphone that you're talking about can achieve that to the same quality as, say, like an SM7B. You have to do stuff to it to get it to sound like that. Not like normal people. For one of us, you just buy an expensive microphone and then sound like you're on a SM7B. The only thing I can think of is like the Sennheiser microphone that we were talking about a couple of weeks ago. What's it called?
That's a good question, and I suspect that there are some really high-end ones out there that are like hyper-directional or super directional. So and you can wear them here. They'll pick up the reverberation from your chest, which gives it that big end. I mean, but I don't think you're going to get that from a sub $500 lapel mic. It's going to sound really, really good, but it's not going to be, and I'm not saying it's going to sound like an SM7B. Nothing sounds like an SM7B except an SM7B.
Or it's just like a dynamic microphone that's made for speaking to the microphone. It's like a radio type application. And your different microphones, not just like, even if let's just say you compare your wireless lapel or wearables, not even talking about the actual lapel mic, just like the wearable, the one that you just clip on, that you can EQ it to sound pretty close to this microphone, but it'd never be the same.
Exactly. And you have to want to be able to do that. You have to want to do it. So and you have to know how to do it. You know what? I think this is an interesting topic and quite possibly fodder for another podcast with Clay. My honest answer is, though, everything you're saying sounds fair and reasonable. And I can't pull a model number out of my head to say, no, that will sound like an SM7B if you're wearing it here or here. So I don't know. I'd have to find out, because I very well, it may not exist.
And I mean, in general, maybe I should caveat by saying this. In general, then you catch a lot of loopholes. In general, every microphone is made for a specific usage. You can't accept, maybe for Tom Buck, you're not going to go using your SM7B with a wireless transmitter. So, and I mean, it's great, but most people are not going to do that. And so you end up wearing like a lapel, and therefore you're not going to expect yourself sounding like when he's sitting down and using either a shotgun microphone or using a speaking microphone like this one, like a radio situation for a podcast. So your choice of microphone will change how you sound like, and it is not wrong as long as it's the right application. If you only have the budget, and if you like the sound for the entire podcast that you're doing, holding onto your little dinky wearable, so be it. Especially if you tune it to sound a little bit, because most wearable microphones are usually the sound is a little crisper to compensate for the resonance that you get for this position here. And when you do it this way, it's too grating in your ear, so it's very uncomfortable to hear that for, say, like, a 40-minute podcast or an hour podcast that you'll be hearing, because it's just too grating to your ears. But if you can EQ that, a lot of those microphone doing voiceovers position it correctly, fairly closer to your mouth, as opposed to be down here, it actually sounds pretty good, better than like speaking onto maybe your phone or something.
Let's be honest too. I mean, manufacturers, as time goes by, change. I mean, there's again, I'm doing an overhead camera. This is a microphone that was designed by Shure for conference rooms and podiums, right? And how many conference rooms and podiums exist in the modern world today?
Yeah.
So instead of getting rid of it, they pivoted and said, well, it also would make a great electronic news gathering mic, because it's omnidirectional and it's very vocal focused. And all they did was
reporter use it.
The handle, a reporter mic. but it's the exact same microphone. It's even the same model number, just has an L on it. They still sell this one. I found out last night, Red Cabin Acoustics, or the night before last. I was like, no, that's still sold. But I looked up the history of this thing, and it started off as sort of a podium mic.
Yeah. And of course, that's great marketing. And plus, as long as the usage is good, it doesn't have to necessarily be a podium mic. It's podium mics when they created it. It was like great for that, but it's also good for other purposes. So you can definitely use a wireless for some other things, especially when you're not seen.
I have a video coming up that I haven't done it because I'm already imagining musicians and engineers that might see it just like burning me at the stake because what I'm going to do with it. And it's a microphone that is not designed in any way, shape, or form for the way I'm using it. But I found out by accident that it actually has an interesting use case. I'm kind of terrified to do the video.
It's okay, do it.
I want to try to see if I understand the omnidirectional lapel mics configuration and stuff. I'll see if my understanding is correct. Because if we don't have the dynamism of a dynamic mic of a lapel, right? So a lot of times when it comes to on stage speakers, performers, singers, they either put the microphone on top of the head because no matter what direction that they do, it
goes with it. Yeah.
Or besides the cheek, where it's just next to the mouth, which is very close to the sound source, which maybe I don't think a lapel mic like this is good as a directional dynamic mic, because if it's clipped on here, if you were to just move a little bit, you just lose the priority focus of that dynamic microphone of a lapel. So it's always gonna be good if it's omni.
Hence it's omni, so that it at least could pick up some even as you turn your head.
So when you put it next to your mouth with that handler and whatever dot or on top here, if you bring down the gain and you EQ it in a way, it could sound pretty close to a dynamic mic.
Yeah, and which is what Phil was talking about, that you could make with good microphones, then you have more room to tweak it. And but you are still, for that purpose, let's say if I'm doing a podcast, nobody's seeing me other than sitting down here talking, and you're not going to move around, why would you choose a lapel microphone? Unless you like the sound or you don't like to see this microphone here. Oh, let's just take seeing video out of the picture. If it's just an audio podcast.
But John, you brought up a perfect reason. You're doing an audio podcast. Like, I just bent down because I'm actually looking for my box of lapel mics, because in that box I have both omnidirectional and cardioid lapel mics. They exist in everything from a $10 lapel mic up to mics that cost hundreds, if not over $1,000. The reason I would want it is you brought it up, which is I might want to turn around. I might want to bend over, and I want my voice to remain consistent, and the mic goes with me. A wearable directional, cardioid polar pattern lapel mic. I don't know that I'd use like a hypercardioid lapel mic, because exactly what you said, you turn your face, sorry about that, you turn your face and you're going in and out. It's too narrow of a pickup polar pattern. But a cardioid polar pattern, I mean, you can have a wide cardioid polar pattern, which I suspect that's what those cardioid lapel mics are. So they know you're going to be doing this, and the mic is probably going to be here or here or here, right? So you still have a pretty decent shot of picking it up.
Ibrahim, thank you for joining us. I know you're heading out. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Come back anytime.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
And you sound great now.
Yeah, I do. I love it.
Keep it, use it for now, and then he's gonna change it the next time he move.
We're gonna save it. No, I'm gonna make sure that we
make sure you save.
Yeah,
save the preset.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
we've gone to you didn't save it last week. You saw how we saved it, right? So make sure you go in and save it. Like
I'm gonna
before
come
you
back
go to bed.
next week.
Oh, okay,
I'm gonna
okay,
come back
yes.
next week. We'll do that.
Make sure you have
together.
an SD card, save it, and then we'll talk about backing it up to your computer too.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Good night,
Great
Ibrahim.
discussion. Bye bye.
Bye bye. So yeah. Anybody has anything else to talk about before we go? Wow, this is a good. I don't have to go 2 hours tonight.
I want to just share a quick RØDECaster phenomenon, if I can.
Sure.
That is, and I cannot explain it, but some weeks I will times of use of my RØDECaster. Sometimes my time and date are exactly correct when I go between sessions.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just not even close, and I cannot seem to explain why it is that why it holds the time sometimes and sometimes it doesn't.
It's internet connection.
You think that's it?
Yeah. So are you connected wirelessly?
Yes.
Okay. So if you want it to be constant and more consistently accurate, maybe plug in an Ethernet connection to it. It tends to do better that way. Anybody else have anything to add on that front?
I was going to ask the same question, and it keeps losing an hour.
Oh yeah. Do you use wireless also?
Yeah, wireless. Yeah.
So I've always used an Ethernet because I have a switch right next to my setup. So I just plug in an Ethernet cable to it. Maybe you can try it, test and see if you're experiencing the time not syncing, because what happens is it does. I remember in the very beginning, people don't want to turn on Wi-Fi or Ethernet, and their time keeps rolling off. And that's because RØDECaster checks your time, ping the server for the time, and therefore if you lose internet or the internet is weak, and it will reconnect and then resync it back up. And if you're seeing it on wireless connection that it's doing that, maybe it's worth a try. If you have an Ethernet cable, just plug that in and see if it changes that. I mean, that's just my guess.
Yeah, it's not feet. I'd have to run it 50 feet.
What about you, Glenn?
25 feet.
So you should do it. Let's see. Okay, who else? Anything? Yeah.
I
All right.
one more thing.
I'm also back. I just wanted to let you know
wait,
that I tried.
he's back.
Arthur's
back.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I tried to.
Now it's good. Now, I mean, I don't hear the fan noise anymore. Did you figure out what the cause was? Yeah.
Yeah, I found out what the cause was. So on the audio setting on Zoom, I mean through eCam, it was not on my DLZ, but I mean it was on my DLZ. It should have been on the Zoom virtual mic, and that's what it is now. In
eCam.
Well, through eCam, yeah, but the setting in Zoom.
Oh, the Zoom inside of eCam should be virtual mic.
Correct.
Yeah, and it was not. It was on DLC.
It was not. It was not
on the
same as what the default for the system was.
Ah.
Yeah, and it was on DLZ, which is what it is right now. So, do you hear the difference now?
We don't hear the fan noise. Can you switch to the other one, the virtual, and then see if we can hear the fan noise again?
Okay, so right now it's on DLZ, and now I'm going to move it to virtual cam mic 3, 2, 1 now, and so that's where it is now.
But I'm not hearing that same fan noise. So I'm not sure if it's exactly related to that. So you reboot the computer, it's still the same. I am not exactly I'm not exactly sure what's causing that. It's really interesting because it's not really. Wait, I don't hear you anymore, Arthur. Arthur, I'm losing your audio.
Yeah. No, here we go.
Oh, there. Yeah. Now I'm hearing.
What happened was. No, go ahead.
I'm hearing the fan again. So maybe your I'm hearing the fan now. So switch it back to virtual on your eCam mic input. Or is it there now?
It's on virtual now.
Okay, so I hear it now. I hear the fan. Is it because your fan was not on your computer until just now?
That could be. Yeah. Yeah, okay. It is on now. Yeah.
So that's not the cost then, right?
I guess
that's not the issue.
I'm putting it on DLZ now. Do you hear it?
So, okay, so let me check this. Since we can't really pinpoint until we do this. So go to verify on your eCam setting.
Okay.
Because I typically do this on my eCam. It's a little bit more complicated, but I do it that way. So if you go to your eCam preferences, eCam preferences, and in your eCam preferences, go to your Zoom tab. Let me try and see if I can show you. And on the Zoom tab, do you have manual audio mode turned on?
It is not.
Okay, so which means whatever you change in your Zoom, it's going to ignore it.
Oh.
So if you have manual audio mode turned on, it allows you to change your input and output sources. But the reason why it's not typically checked is because if you have it set up, which I don't know if you need to change this, which is why I wanted you to call in from Zoom and not through eCam, so that we can verify that the issue is not just on Zoom on your Mac. If the issue is on eCam, then we can pinpoint where we can change that. So right now, go ahead and wait. There's one other thing too, because in your audio, do you have in your audio tab? Can you check to see if you have these two checked? Map input channels 1 and 2 to left and right stereo, and also system output mix mode. Do you have that checked?
No, neither of those are checked.
Okay, so then I don't want to mess with that. So the best way, because I don't want to, that would mess up your eCam if you change it. So essentially, it is whatever input that you're choosing is on your Zoom, on your eCam, is what we hear in Zoom. Because it even doesn't matter what input you choose in the eCam within Zoom, it's going to take what your eCam input is set up. So it should be left at virtual. And then now go on to, can you show me, are you able to share your screen and show me your sound levels on your eCam? Can you do a screen, what is it, like what is it called? Live demo, so that I can see your eCam settings? On your eCam, switch to live demo. Let me see, I forgot what that shortcut is.
Live demo.
Hey, John. I'll see you next week, okay?
All right, Ray. Bye.
Alrighty. Bye. Ciao.
Ciao.
See where that is.
Okay, I'm seeing it now. Okay. Okay, so you're doing a screen share, not a demo mode. Okay, so that's okay. I'll add that to this call. Let me see. It is Arthur's. Well, why don't I see it? Oh no, I'm seeing my own. I thought it was yours. No, I'm seeing my own.
No.
Let me add
I'm not doing anything yet.
Okay. So let's see if you can switch to demo mode. Do you know how to do it?
No.
Okay, let me find out where demo mode is.
It's a Shift Command D.
Oh, there you go. Good job, Glenn. Shift Command D, and it should show your desktop for your eCam. And while you do that, can you tell me if your original sound for musicians is on or off now?
It is still currently off.
It's off. Okay. And maybe do me a favor before you go any further. Go to your audio settings for your Zoom call. Check and see if you have see if you can change your audio profile to zoom background noise removal. Let me see if that would at least tell me. Oh well.
Or the audio settings?
Yeah, inside audio settings. Well, I don't know if you can do that because you are asking. You don't have the advanced mode turned on. But try it and see if it doesn't work, we can hear it.
What am I selecting under the audio settings?
So okay, I'm gonna show that to you again. So in here, audio settings, scroll down to audio profile, and I assume it's on original sound for musicians. Go ahead and click it to zoom background noise removal, and tell me when you've done so. And it should give you a few other options too, automatic or high. Choose high if you get to do that.
This was under the eCam preferences?
This is eCam's zoom within Zoom, not eCam preferences. So this is when you're in a call like this.
Yeah.
So go to your audio, click on the caret, and then come down to audio settings.
Yeah.
And then from there, scroll down.
Yeah.
And do zoom background noise removal.
Oh, okay. I see it. Yeah. Okay.
I don't think we should hear any difference because I think you're still letting eCam do all that. So then come down to high. Set that to high. We still.
Oh, okay. Set it to high.
Yeah. And but we don't hear it. That's because in eCam's settings, in eCam preferences, we haven't turned on in the Zoom tab. We haven't turned on manual audio mode. You can all the changes that you do, we don't hear.
Okay.
So what I'll do is, if you still have it, what I was telling you to do earlier, come back to this call with a regular Zoom, not eCam. Then I'll know what to fix in eCam to cause that causes issue.
Okay. In the interest of time, I'll just do that next time because I've got something I need to do, and also there was an issue with me coming back in with the passcode that I had. So when I tried it earlier. So
okay. So it's weird. Now go ahead and mute your DLZ Creator Pro on your DLZ itself, your microphone, and then speak into it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're hearing you through your computer. It's almost like you're having two audio sources: one your microphone on your computer and your DLZ.
So you're hearing me right now?
We're hearing you right now through your computer's microphone, which is what's picking up the fan noise.
Yeah, exactly.
And you never had that issue before, and which led me to think, I wonder if it has something to do with your AB audio setting.
I actually did have that issue before, and that was, remember when I had that recording?
Yeah. But you've never had that issue on the show. We did.
Correct.
We talked about that. Okay. You showed us the issue, and which we thought it was the issue of your microphone. So it could be an issue that's resurfaced. But this is the first time when you're on the show that we're hearing your fan noise.
Okay. Yeah. Neither A or B, the virtual cables are being used. So, I mean, they're on my system, but I checked the settings. Neither of those are selected.
So I think what would be helpful is for you next time to come back just using Zoom.
Okay.
Or otherwise we have to go into eCam and change a lot of settings there.
Yeah.
That I don't want to, because I don't want to break anything, and then you can't use your eCam.
Got it. Okay. I'll
so
do that.
weird. Like, okay, if you guys know what's going on, because it's coming through eCam. So in eCam, if you switch, so go to your, if you have like 2 minutes, go to sound levels on eCam.
Yeah.
And then tell me what your sound level, the first audio input is.
You're talking about sound levels, not through Zoom, not through
this
eCam
is
Zoom,
eCam.
right?
This is
Okay.
This is sound levels window on eCam. This window right here. You have a bunch of option there.
Okay.
Do you see it?
What did you select again? This is under audio?
So sound, no, this is just your regular eCam. You know how eCam has a ton of windows?
Yeah.
So this is the audio, the sound levels. So if you go to
I see. I got it.
Okay, you got it? Okay. So look at that and tell me what your sound levels are and what signal you're seeing there.
As I'm speaking right now, the DLZ creator is going pretty high into the yellow and into red. And it's got my MacBook Pro microphone picking up.
That is why. You gotta remove that. You have two sources, right?
If I mute it, now I'm muting it.
There you go. It's gone. So you shouldn't have your computer. The eCam is bringing in your microphone from your computer because you have a secondary source. So click on that plus. This is now, sorry if you guys hear duplicate signals. I'm going to remove that. You get to do up to two sources from your eCam, and that's what the issue was.
So now that I've muted it, you don't hear it.
I don't hear it anymore. You don't hear it because you're hearing all the sound through DLZ. We are hearing whatever eCam is sending out.
Okay.
So that fixes it. You don't have to wait until next week. And then you have to
well, that's good.
That was the first thing not first thing, maybe second thing I asked you, but I think we were not, I didn't communicate it which audio level. It's actually, the window is actually called audio levels, that window from eCam, and you can have multiple sources chosen there. At least two mic input sources.
Yes.
So that's what's causing it. And the bad part is you wouldn't know because you don't hear that source because it's mixed by eCam.
No, exactly. I mean, I was taking your word for it, though, what you heard. I could not hear.
When you go back to the replay, you'll know exactly what we're talking about. Like about an hour and 15 minutes, you'll hear when you turn it off, it just goes away completely. And the reason why, and which is why I chose to not have, most people, it's dangerous to not have eCam does the mixing, the audio mixing. But for those of us who have an external mixer and know what you're doing, it's better to do it manually on your mixer because anything you hear is what you know is being sent out.
Yeah.
So, and because right now eCam is doing the mixing, and you are monitoring through DLZ, you're only hearing DLZ, not hearing the eCam's mix. So we hear something that you may not be hearing.
Yeah.
But it's fixed now.
All right. No, I really appreciate it. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
John, just curious.
All right. And now you got to go too.
Are you doing something with the view?
Wait. Sorry. I haven't turned off my demo mode.
But I'm still like seeing... I must have did something with my screen here.
Okay, now I'm back into the... I turned off my demo mode now, so you should be able to see... On your Zoom call, you mean, George?
There it goes. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I was on a different window. I kept talking. I should have turned it back on.
That's all right. I was playing with Zoom, so...
So yeah, that's it. We fixed it. No, I don't have to wait until next week. Nothing to tease you next week to come back and see if we can fix Arthur's fan noise. And I wonder if that was the issue before. It could have been with your friend that you were testing. Very well may have went. Because you said the live stream was noisy and...
I remember you pointing out that it was a microphone coming from my Mac, and that was what was the source of it. But I don't think we got to the point of actually saying, oh, okay, we identified where it's from, but we weren't able to at that point.
I felt like it must have turned on recently because I've never heard you with that fan noise. So that sometimes what you do is if you unplug your computer and replug it back in, it's picking up when your USB or even the USB connection from your DLZ to your computer was disconnected somehow. And when you have eCam turned on, it's going to look for another source that has sound. So another source that has sound would be your built-in microphone.
Other than in a recording, how would I have been able to detect that as I was?
You couldn't. I mean, visually you can see. That's why I always have, even though I don't use sound levels to, I don't use eCam to mix myself. All my mixing is done on my computer. I still keep an eye. You know what? Speaking of, oh no, never mind. I was looking at my, I was looking at my time. We were talking about having time Ethernet connection and it's accurate. Mine is completely off. It's 3 a.m. right now. It's 3 a.m. Look at that. I didn't even realize. August 13th, 3 a.m. It's tomorrow. So
right. I was going to mention that earlier because it was 1 o'clock, and when we were talking about the time, and I was going to ask about the time, I was like, yours is changing.
Mine is very off. It could be because I was, I'm going to fix that. It could be because I was updating my firmware and I have to like yank it out because it was not going smoothly. Anyway, going back to where we were talking about, you couldn't tell, except for visually. I mean, there are two ways you can tell. You can send your mix from eCam to your DLZ and then hear it, but there's a huge latency, so you're not going to want to do that because it'll drive you nuts. But the second thing is to visually see, because when you had the other microphone on, you should see 2 inputs and 2 signals coming through. You should see your DLZ up top, and then maybe your second microphone input, which is your computer microphone, and then you see signal coming from there as well. And that's how you visually can tell, because that your sound levels, I'd sometimes have to do some translation for eCam terminologies are made for people with very basic knowledge of sound, and therefore sometimes it's not the same as what you would use when you're on a mixer, right? So sound levels is essentially your mixer. Your audio mixer is your sound levels. So you should be able to see if I hit sound effects within eCam, it will show up on my sound effects signal on your sound levels window within eCam.
Okay.
So that's the only way visually be able to see it. That's why I have mine on. Most people don't even have that turned on. And if you don't have that turned on, you can't even visually check to see if your input sources is coming anywhere else other than your DLZ.
Got it. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
All right.
John, my clock is off too. I just turned it on. It says it's 1:44 a.m.
Maybe it's all of us.
And I set up my RØDECaster when we were on last week, set the clock and everything. So
I'm going to see if I can change mine.
Mine keeps losing an hour. I'll set it to the correct time.
Maybe it's a bug. Maybe it's a bug from maybe I never look at the time.
Well, that's another thing that I hate about it then. How basic is being able to keep time?
That's true. 24. Okay. All right. That's probably good. All right. So now, it's AM. So it's wrong. I gotta change that. But frankly, I don't use the time a lot. Like I don't rely on time. Like I never, as long as it's relatively speaking, the latest file is what day, I'll be fine. So I never really paid attention to my clock.
Really?
So maybe it's been,
I want my files that I'm recording to be timestamped and everything.
I mean, for me, because I do live stream, I rarely go back to my recorded files. In fact, I don't even record this show. And as long as it's relative, I can look at my file and see this show was recorded first and then second and then third for my podcast. I'm okay with it. But I can tell, typically I look at the time to check and see when we need to wrap up. I look at it, it was like 3 something. That's when I realized it's off too. Okay.
Yeah, that's seriously irritating.
We can all, I guess, I wonder if it's I'm gonna keep an eye. Next week we'll come back and report on our time usage and see if it could very well be that my firmware update that I just did, because I did it halfway through and it was not rebooting and I have to yank the cord and all that. So that could be the cause. So I'm gonna monitor for the next week and see if the time keeps the correct time, and then we'll hear from you guys too. If you guys want to try route like a 25 feet cord to get your Ethernet cable to see if it helps.
And I also haven't done my firmware update to the latest firmware. I'm still on the.
So without call me, What is your firmware? 144, 145, 146?
Let me see. Let me see where that would be. That'd be under system.
Yes.
And information. What, under check for update?
Information about, so go to system information and then up the very top, view device information. So what's it?
Yeah, 1.5.4.
154. Okay, that's good. So you haven't gone to 165. Like I actually have this.
And also, I just turned it on. It's been plugged in the entire time to live power. It's not in and it did not automatically connect to my router. It said it's not connected to the internet, even though I set it up to. I set it up my wireless network.
Yeah, I don't rely on the wireless network much. But again, I mean, it should function properly, but it's not that big a deal for me. The main thing is as long as I can record and the audio sound the way I want it to be, I'm not as picky, but it should function the way it should. Like the clock should show the right time. All right. Anything else before we go?
Just one thing, and we're not going to do it, but just something for everybody to think about over the week is I was trying to pipe music in over the Bluetooth
to your
over my last session. So in other words, I was wanting to listen to music from my iPad while I was still in a Zoom session without disturbing everybody else, where I could just hear the music and I could hear the Zoom session. But without disturbing everybody else. Now I couldn't figure out how to do it, and so anyway, I was going to open that up for discussion tonight, but I don't want to do it now. But something for next week.
We'll talk about it. It's part of so you want to hear the music, but you don't want people in the Zoom call to hear your music.
I don't want to disturb. Yeah. I don't want to disturb. It would be.
We could talk about that next week for sure. Maybe during the RØDECaster hour. That would be part of the submixes, or in Rhode's world would be, what do we call it now? Routing.
Okay.
So you would do routing so that only your headphones hear the Bluetooth input and not nowhere else. And there are two ways of doing it too. Let's talk about that. Remind me, please, next week.
Okay, we'll do.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Yes, George.
Maybe we can do a call me because I'd like to not necessarily on next week, before next week, do a call me with just you and I to mess with my Rode boom mic. If you notice behind me, I have a couch.
Oh, I see.
That's a Rode NTG1 up there. It's further back. It's not over my head.
I see it. Yeah.
So when I have
for the couch,
for 3 or 4 band members that come in and want to sit on the couch, I want that to be my second mic on my Duo. So
different microphone, a different camera, or same camera?
No, see, I'm not. This is for my audio podcast.
Oh, so yeah, it could be. I mean, I'm sure when they're sitting there, you can bring it down closer.
Right. The second thing, it's not audio, but it's video. I got in the new Elgato Facecam 4K yesterday, messed with it for probably 4 hours last night, and I could not get a decent video out of that camera. It's shocking how all these reviewers that got the pre-release and it's got all the videos out there, I could not get anything near a decent picture. So I went back. This is my OBS bot Meet 2, and I just love it. So I'm going to stick to this when I want a camera. But that's all the hype out there right now with the webcam is this new Elgato. And it's just, I couldn't get it to work.
The one, it's like the one that you can like change the filters and all that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, so yeah, let's see if we can get to it. To at least hear the sound of that microphone sometime.
Well, I figured we could do this together not on one of the calls, because you were talking about your use case for at the very beginning of the show.
Yeah, using that to tweak the sound. Yeah.
With that said, one real quick question. You said you could tweak the sound on your end and send me the settings, so you can actually send someone.
You can't send it. I mean, I'll show you. I can send you the set. Yeah, send you meaning like share the setting, and you have to replicate that. I mean, that is another basic thing that I think we should be able to have. So if you have like a microphone setting that I tweak, I should just be able to share that with you. There's a lot of basic stuff that we still don't have. Now, that said, like for instance, I want to change my assignment of my sound effects on my smart pads. There's no easy way of doing that other than deleting it and redoing it on a different bank. Or I want to move the button from the top left to the bottom right. I have to delete it and redo it. So there's no like, I'm going to reassign, like swap that. You can't do that. That to me is a very basic thing that we still are unable to do. All that said, it's still the best device out there for me. So
I'm loving it. So
yeah. So there's always, you know what? If it's like perfect, there will be no shows. And we're coming. Oh, it can do it perfectly. So more things for us to talk about. All right. That's it. We'll see you all next week, next Tuesday, for more audio chat here on Soundcheck. And if you want to, at the end of this video, I'll link it to the first hour when we were talking about starting 8 p.m. Central Time, the RØDECaster user meetup. We'll see you next week.
John, hang on. Hang on. Can you hear the music? Can you hear my Bluetooth music? Hear it?
No. Are you on original music for original sound for musicians? Otherwise, your Zoom is muting it.
I was curious what John said.
I can hear something.
Your sound. Well, first of all, let me know if you have original sounds for musicians or not.
I do.
You do. Okay. So no, I couldn't.
Whoa. No, I'm sorry. It doesn't.
It does not stay. Yeah. On. Yeah.
Huh.
Because original sounds turn off all the processing, so by default they want to make sure that I hear a loop. Slapback.
Okay.
Why am I hearing that? So do you not? I'm gonna turn all you guys' sound off. Do you not have mix minus turned on for whatever channel that you're using right now, which is hopefully USB chat? See if I have any slap. Yeah, I still have the slap back. So what are we on right now? What is Zoom call? Your microphone input and your speaker.
John, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hijack. We'll figure it out.
Okay, next week. Yeah. Which I'm gonna have to mute you because otherwise, turn off your original sound musician so that we don't hear slapback. You're not hearing what we're hearing, but it's very dizzying. Okay, it's off now. Okay, good. So you guys heard it too, right? The slapback?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so next week, we'll talk about that, making sure that your USB chat is set correctly so that it is not just Zoom that is taking out the echo, using the echo cancellation to cancel out the slapback. We want to make sure that your original setting on your RØDECaster is set properly. Okay. All right, we've got lots to talk about next week. Bye, everybody. See you next week. Finally. Okay, bye. I'm going to hit the button now.